Welcome back to the shell hole. I just thought I'd do a quick video on just some of the custom pieces that I'm using at the moment for the various nations. I thought I'd just start with the British, just to show you what I've been using, how I painted things up, how other people painted things up for me as well, and just some of the color coding that I decided to go for. This is the British Navy here. As you can see, we've got, starting on the right, we've got a light cruiser. Then working our way to the left, I've got a heavy cruiser there. In the center, I've got a battle cruiser. You might be able to see I've got a bit of a white trim to that battle cruiser. That sort of just reminds me that it is a battle cruiser. I've done that with all the battle cruisers, just to sort of flag with me that it's a different ship. Some of them do look a little similar to the battleships. Then working our way to the left, of the battle cruiser, I've got two battleships there, and in the distance there I've got a heavy battleship. You can see I've got the fleet carrier, the light carrier, and at the back I've got the Malta, which is I'm using as a heavy carrier. In the center there I've got a coastal defense ship. Down here I've got some submarines, and sort of just to differentiate between regular submarines and advanced submarines, I just camo them up a little bit just to make them a little different and a little easier just to recognize on the board. Moving over here, I just got some land-based units that I use. Starting on the left, we've just got a motorized unit. Moving up to a mechanized unit there. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad here, but and then I've got a cavalry piece because horses are great. I've got a Churchill there as my heavy tank. Got a light tank, so a couple of light tanks, and I've got an Archer there, which I got from alternate ending games to use as a tank destroyer, which I quite like that piece. Moving around over here to the British Air Force, I've got a couple of fighters there, British fighters. Got a Mosquito there as the attack bomber, Lancaster, and a Short Sterling as the heavy there. Down here I've got a Skytrain as my heavy transport. I haven't put out my seaplane and my regular transport, but I've got those in the box. Here's just some of the infantry that I'm rolling and how I'm working, instead of just sort of using colors to sort of just signify different things. So yellow is obviously signifying a militia. On the left there is just a regular infantry. I've got the 8th Army Desert Infantry. That's just for aesthetic reasons. It's not anything particular. That commander there with the blue trim around the base, if you can see that, that just signifies airborne. The green band around the base there, if you can see, I'm just using to signify Marines. And the red there is a bit of a different unit that I'm using, so that's going to be the Gurkhas. Yeah, just a couple of units that I'm using. I thought I'd just do a quick review of just some of the things that I'm using, the colors that I'm using to sort of just help pick things up on the map and just make life a little easier. I find it a little easier that way rather than trying to figure out what's what. Hopefully that was helpful. If you got any questions, feel free to post them below. Thanks.